Greetings. Greetings. How are you this morning? Welcome. Welcome to my sacred circle. My name is Maggie Chula, and I am a spiritual teacher and a healer for the soul. I come to you this morning and I ask you to join in my sacred circle of light. I would love to know who you are and where you're from. As I said, I'm Maggie and I live in Hudson, Wisconsin. We're in the St. Croix River Valley and it is absolutely steamy outside. I don't know if you can see that from my skin. But I love the fresh air, so I wanted to let that in here this morning. But come and join in this beautiful sacred circle as we once again tune in and allow ourselves to feel that vibration of Source, the vibration of your Source. So, South Africa, Uganda, exciting. I would love to visit all the parts of the world, and I haven't gotten there, but my husband spent 2 years in Africa teaching, and so he would love that too. So, as I said, I'm Maggie Chula, and I am a sacred channel, a spiritual teacher, and a healer, and I want to help you during this time we have together. Hi, Rosemary. To say hi, to get to know each other, and to say, listen, I have a knowing that your life is getting better today. I woke up and this feeling of energy that's all around me is just amazing. So I want to do my sacred circle with you. Blessings. I'm so glad to hear from you. Hi, how are you? And you know, the thing is, I miss my mother too, Rosemary. I miss so many people in my life. But here's the thing. I've learned how to bring them in and to talk to them. And I would like to help you with that. I've heard that this month we will be talking about how can we connect with those we love. Good morning, San Diego. It's really good to see and hear from you. You know, if you're missing your happiness, please stay on because I have some ways of working that I think can help you. Life isn't always light and cheerful. I've had times, plenty of times, that make me feel like I can't go on. But then you know what happens? I get another day. And each day is just such a gift from God, especially if you've been in that near-death experience. You know there's nothing to fear. So I want to let you come and feel this with me. And our mothers are here. I can assure you that. This is the time when the feminine energy and the Divine Mother is here and asking us to heal, asking us to know we are beings of light. We are connected to the Source. We can talk to our loved ones. And I have classes that share with you how to do that. But the one that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you today has to do with how can you use tools to transform your grief, to transform this sense of alone so that you can know that your mother is with you. And I can assure you that she is. Now, when people die, it can be very jarring But let's stay in this vibration of light. And I'm going to call on my circle right now, and I'm going to ask you to join with us. So what I do when I first go and I work with somebody, or even in the morning, what I like to do is connect to the light of my source, my vibration, my own unique connection to the source of all that is. Because I believe we are vibrational beings. You and I are connected through that heart vibration of light, of the universal source. And good morning. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I have been aware that in Africa, this isn't the morning, but the routine that I do, that I'm sharing with you in this sacred circle, is one I do every morning when I wake up. And let's do it now. It takes so little. What it takes is the knowing that you're connected to spirit, that you and I are connected through the fabric, through the vibration, through the energy of life, through that vibration of source. If we can agree that there is a source vibration, whether you call it the sacred sun, as some of my expert partners do, which I love that term, the sacred sun, or you call it the golden chakra of wisdom, which I have for many of my life, or the great source of all that is, we are connected through that. And through that, I want you to feel this light vibration, this light, this love. Now, as I work with this, I like to envision I bring the light down from above. Because in my world growing up, God was a sacred being, is a sacred being, who has a higher resonance than I do. He's a lighter vibrational spirit. He, she, it, whatever that is, that universal source vibration. And in there, Rosemary, your mother and my mother exist. All the beings that we love and have lost, my beloved dog Beamer, who still helps me with rescues when people ask. When people ask me to help with their animals, I call on my beloved Beamer, and he's with this little skipperkey who so loved life that when we went for walks, people would say, "Oh my gosh, your dog is so joyful." And he still comes with me. Tears. But these are tears of joy. Remember, that's me. I feel things deeply. And I think that's a superpower, to feel deeply, to be able to connect up to that love, that vibration of the people we have missed. Yes, you can do it. They're still here. Have you ever had somebody that you love, or maybe you, be in a crisis, just be in a mode where they're so depressed and lethargic and they're not animated? You can see that light just isn't reaching through to them. They've lost whatever it is, that spark that ignites joy. But they can re-find it, and you can help them. So in this sacred circle, when I call in, I can feel it, I call in the master teachers from the Akasha. And the Akasha is also another word for that great white spirit, for God, for the universal source vibration. And in that vibration of light and love, that's where the records exist. Like a database, a repository of all the information about you you could ever want to know. And your mom is there. Other loved ones are there. And the great thing is, when you get into that tune, into that vibration of light, and when I say that and this light goes all over, honestly, there are no extra lights in my room. I can see it reflected from my camera. I guess this is the sacred healing light coming through to share that with you. And so I love that they're doing that, that they play with me. I get notices all the time, that I have these beings with me, and they want you to know that too. So please come and share with us as we bring Tucker and Shadow into this sacred circle. Beings of light are all species, all species. I have had some wonderful conversations with dragons. I have had wonderful conversations with rabbits. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have been able to reach out and to help people dialogue with their past loved ones. And I want to share with you ways you can do this too. And some of it is through transformative tools. And you know what those tools really do is they help cleanse those doubts. They help release you from that bond of fear and sadness. And I want you to feel this. Yes, I was very sad when my dog died, when my mother died, when my grandmother died. I have been very sad at times over that, but I know they live on forever. I talk to them, I speak with them, I feel them in this sacred vibration of light, and I want you to too. Yes, our fathers, absolutely. The divine wisdom that comes through shares with us life everlasting, everlasting. And the beings, when I am able to have a session with someone and to share with them, your mother is here and she is sharing with me her heart. And she is saying her heart is expanding with joy as she senses you longing to see her. But know that if you could feel this vibration of light and be joyful thinking about her, she is closer to you than you realize. Your father, your mother, they're closer than you know. They are with you right now. It's my hands, I'm realizing. It's the energy generating from my hands that's causing this light all around. Okay. Well, I said to the beings of light, I want to go back to sharing the love and light you so graciously have shared with me. I want people to come on and sense and feel this. And I teach this to others. So, your current dog, absolutely. Do you know, one thing I've learned about animals and pets that I'd like to share with you is they aren't bound by some of the human restrictions we place on ourselves for reincarnation. Dogs, pets, animals, loved ones, they can come back to you, our fur babies, quicker, easier. I have a cat right now who's black, just like my dog was black, and she is the most dog-like cat you've ever seen. She follows me around the house. She's with me now. She's with me she sleeps under my desk, just like my dog did. She does not like many of the things that her sister, a pure cat, likes. And I think she's here because she wanted to be with me. She wanted to be with me, but her dog body expired. He was so sick and tired, and he had a stroke, and he was having some of the issues I had with Crohn's, and then finally his body gave out. But she came to me about 2 years later, and she was so terrified, I think, as a little kitten, that we went to the animal shelter, and she screamed all the time, and the people blessed us for bringing her home. But we said, we have her sister, because a couple of days before we had gotten her sister, and she just shrieked like from the moment we left with her on. And it was my beloved husband who shared with me, Maggie, we need to go back and get her. We're going to go back and get Phoebe's sister, Isis. So yes, I have named my cats after goddesses. And I would just like to share, Isis is a goddess. Isis, the name Isis, is a goddess. And she's a goddess that I channel. And I've had grief over her name being misused. And I've had grief over people who have been leaving or being disconnected, or all of a sudden I just can't seem to sense them anymore around me. They share with me, I've grown different than them. Well, we have. People who are alive grow separate from each other. But that doesn't mean that I can't see you in my sacred circle, that I can't share my loving embrace with you, that I can't help you feel this energy, this love that flows from my heart to you. We've never met, and I can still have so much love that I share with you. So all pets, all furs, all animals, all species of being are welcome here in my sacred circle. And I've worked with this light to help share with the bugs, which normally I've had some issues with. I've been frightened. When I was younger, I had an older brother who would throw things at me, bugs, crayfish, and it frightened me. And so I still have sort of a reaction when I see some things. It's like, and then I think, okay, you're not a little kid. Your brother isn't here. This is just a spider sharing his web, hopefully getting nourishment. You know, I do what I can, but there are times that I have limits, just like you. I have faults, just like you. But I can still bring in the light of God. And you can see from my hands, the energy that I radiate is so strong that it can bring down some electrical things. Now, I've been able to control that. And I want you to know you can control that too. So it's through learning about your sacred circle. And it is an inner circle, but it's also an outer circle. The outer circle is where you bring this in and you share and you ask for Jesus to come in. You ask for Buddha to come in. You ask for Mother Mary to come into your circle. And just as you ask, they come. They come to me, they come to you. But in this time where you and I are working together, I am sending my light and love out to you. So if you have a loved one that you have missed, I am asking them to come join with us so you can feel and sense them. And sometimes it's a brush you feel around your face. Sometimes it is a tingling in your hands and your feet. And sometimes it's a tickle in your heart. It's a tickle in your heart. But know this, that these beautiful beings love you. And whenever I've worked as a medium and a psychic medium, which I also have that talent, and brought these beings in for people, number one thing they say is, please remember me and know I am with you. I'm alive. I'm with you. And when your vibration is light and you're thinking loving thoughts of me, I am with you easier. You can feel me easier. For I love you still. I will love you still. And sometimes it's people like I had a difficult relationship with my father. He was not an easy man. And we died. I wish we had been able to heal that rift. We healed it as well as one person can heal, you know? But since he's been gone, I bring him in. And I wish him love and compassion. And I share that love that I couldn't share so easily when we were together. Oh, tears. But tears are cleansing. And I share with you some of these tools that I've used that help me know the beings that I love are with me. And yes, our animals go to a better place. In my classes on the Akasha, I have been shown, and I've taken people to a place they call, I can't remember it, but it's this beautiful place. There's a waterfall, the grotto of healing. And in this beautiful sacred grotto, there is a waterfall, and there are all your loved ones there. And of course, your fur babies love you, love you. They love you. And as I was sharing, they can come back. They have, so many of my clients and my friends have shared with me, yes, I can see my beloved, whoever your pet's name was. Mine was Beamer. Beamer, like a beam of light. Not Beamer like a BMW, although that would be fine. But Beamer, like a beam of light, because he was light. He is light. And he is awkwardly trying to be a cat right now. So I love my cat, Isis, and I see in her my beautiful Beamer. And I love my cat, Phoebe, who is just this pure ballerina cat. She can fly, she can soar with the greatest of ease, and she's cat-like. And know that you have the same. I want you to go and try. No, don't try. Do. Communicate with these beings that are with you, whether they're animals who are here with you now, humans that you've loved in the past, no matter, because we're connected, right? Through this sacred vibration of oneness. Oneness with your source, your unique connection to your source. Yes, yes, you can do it. So in this beam of light, in this circle of light, I'm sending loving, healing energy to you. Loving, healing, vibrational energy. That you feel and sense the angels around you. That you know you are a part of God. That you understand you're connected to everyone that you've ever loved. Everyone you will love. And you can activate that love right now and bring those beautiful beings into your sacred circle of light, into your day. So let's release the past. Let's know that today is the best day. It is our day of creation. So if you want to learn more of my sacred tools, I have a link that shares with you tools for transformation. They're sacred tools, they're spiritual tools, and they've been given to us by the master teachers of the Akasha. And one of them is how to connect through your loving heart vibration to anyone and everyone. And I am doing that with you today. So show me some love. Share this with someone you think could use an inspirational drop of sunlight right into their heart chakra. That's what we're doing right now. Feel this. Know this is yours. Loving you. Holding you in the light. Today, tomorrow, I'm here. I love. You love. And together, we are healing this world. Namaste. Blessings. I'll see you next time.